Floyd Mayweather talks a lot about hard work and dedication, and that has been the root of this light heavyweight contender getting back to a championship fight. We'll see what he does with it here tonight, champ.
He's a grinder, John, and you knew that he would get back here. You knew that he would find a way to put himself right back on the verge of becoming the man. He has seen it before, he has done it, he has been here. He recognizes and knows that the changes necessary were done in the gym. He's ready, he's prepared, he's sure, he knows in his mind that by the end of the night, he's holding championship gold.
And there was a time when this division was top-heavy. Now the top 15 is absolutely loaded. He has emerged out of that pack. We'll see if he becomes the new champion here tonight. All right, folks, here he is with much fanfare, the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC light heavyweight champion. Big challenge in front of him tonight, but this man looks like an individual who could reign for some time.
Well, he reigns atop what was the UFC's glamour division. You go from Tito Ortiz to Chuck Liddell to Randy Couture, John Jones, Mauricio Shogun, who has so many great champions have held this title, that there is a lot of credibility that comes with it. This man loves that he is the 205-pound champion and knows how difficult it is to reign for a long time in such a tough division.
A lot of budding contenders coming his way. We'll see how he handles this particular challenge here tonight. All right, folks, with that, I'm getting anxious. Both fighters have graced the octagon, ready to go here from a sold-out Bell Center in Montreal, Quebec, Canada. Our tale of the tape for this light heavyweight championship fight. All right, now for the official introductions. We go inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Light Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Anthony Lionheart Smith. And now here's the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending UFC undisputed light heavyweight champion, the All-American Chris
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready.
All right, so here he is, the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC champion out of the red corner. Many of you remember his title defense not all that long ago. He won it by knockout. And most of the guys, the #1 contender types who have risen to a title shot, have succumbed to his power. They think they know what it feels like. Whiffs on the uppercut there.
Look at the whip action that comes from him throwing that kick.
Able to land to the body there with the left kick. Unable to connect with a right hook. Lands a big right hand early.
Oh, that right hand barely missed there.
So more output, at least in the early going. Trying to establish that jab once again. Nice display of technique by him there on the side kick. Now we'll see if he can follow it up.
Very traditional technique that a lot of guys are using now in the UFC.
Weidman gets hit with a kick. That one appeared to land flush. Both fighters exchange in the pocket here. Straight right hand now, just misses. Oh, head kick attempt. It is blocked by Weidman. We march on, 3 minutes to go. Oh, nice jab to the dome by Smith. Heavy kick downstairs.
It's not over, okay? Just keep
Beautiful setup to the leg kick.
look for your shot. I need you to start making some moves. Let's go.
Smith gets hit by that kick to the body. Oh, picture-perfect shot there, DC, and one more of those, he might be out.
I mean, the fight is going to be over. I can't believe he's still standing. That shot landed perfect.
Left hand. So just over 20 total strikes have now landed for Anthony Smith.
He's hurt so bad. He's got to find safety. Find a way that you can recover. Game of inches right there, boy. Wow. It was good night if that landed.
Smith's eye starting to swell now.
Nice jab there by Anthony, boy.
All right, he engages in a single collar tie. Big power shot there. Under 90 seconds to go.
Nasty body kick downstairs.
All right, so now we start to see some bruising appearing on the torso, and all of that courtesy of the body work of his opponent.
Just the wherewithal to go to the body and the discipline to stay with that approach. I mean, it's just tremendous. You see a fighter with a high fight IQ following a game plan, and it's working.
Under a minute now to go in this one.
He gets to the single collar tie. Look for him to wear on his opponent by pulling the head down and punching with the free hand. The fighters separate.
Oh, another bruising shot right to the body. I wouldn't think you want to take too many more of those.
No, John, you gotta defend. You got to address a tactic that has worked this many times, this early in a fight. You cannot allow it to continue to build, because once that momentum gets going, you will have no way of stopping it.
And I don't have a lot of muscle over there, so I don't think I could take too many of these if I was a
Well,
fighter.
you need that body like mine if you want to get hit down there. You can't be too skinny.
Final seconds of the round. Weidman's now dealing with a cheek cut. Round 2 is next. All right, there's the horn indicating the end of the round. So potentially a big factor here, ladies and gentlemen. The cut on the cheek sustained in that round. Certainly better to be below than above the eye, but the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. All right, so there's the horn. He got knocked down by a punch in that round, but he is able to survive. We'll see if they can make some adjustments.
He's as tough as they come. He took that shot and he kept plodding forward. He got off of his butt. He got himself off of the canvas and tried to get right back to work. But he cannot take many more of these. You don't want to be the guy that's testing how tough that your chin is.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Second round underway. All right, next round is now underway. DC, any major takeaways after the previous 5 minutes? Has landed thus far tonight.
Big, massive shot lands. Look at how tough his opponent is, though. Still standing, still in their fight.
And just misses with that big right hand. All right, so an opportunity goes by the boards. He had him stunned, nearly finished, and now his opponent has recovered.
His opponent recovered. Now he's got to move really everything that he doesn't bring at him. He should have got the fight finished at that time.
Well, he keeps going back to the well with that left hand, just out of range. Well, I'm not sure if it's the fatigue, fear, if that's a factor at all, but his submission skills are so good, but he can't execute them if he can't get the fight to the ground.
Got to get the fight to the floor. You cannot stand there and strike with a striker, especially when you're this good in the submissions.
Oh, nice jab by Lionheart Smith.
Oh, nice uppercut, yeah.
There, somehow, his opponent stayed upright.
I mean, he's still on his feet, but he's not up by much. Game of inches right there, boy. Wow. It was good night if that landed.
Well, we call on the fight stats here. These numbers unofficial, but 61 total strikes have now landed for Anthony Smith. Well, and in terms of the efficiency on the feet, landing with 36% accuracy here thus far against Chris Weidman. All right, so the overhand has certainly been a big weapon for him here tonight. Look for him to go right back to it here if he can find an opening. Great body kick there.
Beautiful kick lands. But he needs to check one of these kicks. He has to discourage him from throwing this kick over and over again.
Okay, let's focus. Okay, let's focus.
Unable to land with that punch.
Hey, listen to me. Do not back up. Let's go forward.
Wind it up on the right there to no avail. Well, the calf kick's all the rage, but he's not discriminating, attacking the thigh pretty effectively.
Yeah, we have seen that time and time again. Start of mixed martial arts, people throw leg kicks. Right now, you can see him digging his shin into this guy's thigh. Fighter blocks the punch.
Keep your hands up. Use your footwork.
Just over 2 minutes now to go. Oh, look at just digs into the body, man.
He dug that shot with every part of himself, and now he's got his opponent hurt.
So you got to question the fight IQ at some point. He's got an outstanding offensive takedown game. His ground and pound strikes are vicious, yet hasn't done any of that.
He's listened to the stories, John. He's listened to the stories. He's allowed for this guy to be bigger and badder than he truly is. He's allowed for this man to become such a... This is big. That's big.
The right hand just misses. Oh, going back to the uppercut, well, nearly connected. Oh, gotta keep pressing here. Now inside the closed guard.
And he's going to try to find ways to pass and move to a submission.
All right, so look at that. A cut has been opened around that eye area.
He's taking shots over and over again to that area, and now he's dealing with a cut.
Might be a submission attempt here, champ.
I mean, you cannot sit in a full guard. When you sit the full guard, you give these guys so many opportunities.
All right, so the hands are crispy tonight. Not exactly what we thought we would see out of this wrestler, but as a former two-time U.S. Olympian yourself with some hands, you can fall in love with those.
He can fall in love with the striking, but he is showing tonight that everything starts with his wrestling. It gives you the level change, which then in turn helps him land. He's going to start trying to move to a submission here. It looks like he's trying to attack the arm triangle.
Ooh, that looks tight.
This has got to be the end of the fight.
Yeah, Page and Alexio Lennox. Somehow he got out, though.
Great job clearing the hips, facing, and getting out of that Ezekiel choke attempt. All right, so let us now check out some of the action in that round, DC. There was a whole lot of it, including a stunner upstairs that nearly closed the show. It was a lot of action. It was back and forth action, but the big moment was that big strike to the head that landed, that put him on wobbly legs, and in survival mode, luckily he made it to the end of that round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Round 3 of a possible 5. So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. Smith's shot is blocked.
Take a deep breath.
That punch no good.
Beautiful body kick lands right under the elbow.
Missed with that attempt. Well, as we pull up the numbers there, bottom of your screen, the body strikes really tell the story in this one. That was a big focus for his camp coming in, and he has certainly worked that midsection to great effect here tonight. Smith going for the leg kick. He does not connect. Just out of range with that strike. And that'll do it! Chris Weidman! As many style points as you could produce. Whoa!
Holy smokes!
All right, here's Bruce Buffer now with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 7 seconds of the 3rd round, declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC light heavyweight champion of the world, the All-American
Well, he came in as the undisputed UFC light heavyweight champion, and after that result, he goes out the way he came in, and still, ladies and gentlemen, and nice to see this moment now as he celebrates with his corner. That was as dominating a title defense as we've seen thus far this year, as he knocks out the #1 contender, and really in so doing, sends a message to the other contender types at 205 pounds that it's gonna take your best night and best performance, and even then, I'm still probably walking out with my belt.